So with the consulting things that I've done, I'm currently a clinical consultant for Aegis Therapies. So essentially I manage all of the clinical programming for 18 nursing homes in northern Indiana, northwest Ohio, and Michigan. So by doing that, my job really entails analyzing the skills of the therapist through documentation reviews, through demonstration, mentoring, those types of things, to really discern where their weaknesses lie, and then tailor different continuing education and different resources for them to be able to enhance those weaknesses.
How do you market or self-promote your services to potential clients?
My role with Aegis is actually very unique, and separates Aegis apart from a lot of the other big players. So they definitely like to use my role as a marketing mentor, cutting back on funding, increased denials, those types of things. Many companies have actually cut back on their clinical support and their clinical departments, where Aegis did the opposite. We actually enhanced it. We added 42 new positions at my level throughout the country, so that way we can continue to clinically enhance our therapists, because that's really what our commodity is going out the door, right? It's how well do we get someone better. So they're actually able to use that as a marketing resource to other customers to show that we still provide that foundation that makes us clinicians and why we got into this profession, because we're only as strong as what our outcomes are.
So that consulting, that is more of a hot market because you guys are making it more efficient and effective.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about your approach to consulting for like a new client that you've never had before? How do you approach them?
The first thing I approach is I do a bit of a SWOT analysis. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, and look at where their strengths are, where their weaknesses are, and try and discern, so that way when I'm talking with a potential new client, I already know where their weaknesses are and I can play to that. And show them, okay, this is how, by enhancing this clinical metric, I can then translate that into an operational metric.
How many hours per week do you spend doing consulting outside of your normal parameters?
60 to 70 hours a week. So when you include all of my travel time in the car, when I travel, I'm usually in the car for about 6 hours a day.
This is just consulting?
This is just my role as a clinical consultant with Aegis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting. Okay, I think you talked about your areas of specialization or service already. What areas or specializations of OT consulting would you recommend to newly licensed OT graduates? In this case, OTD.
When you come out of school, it doesn't matter if you have a bachelor's, a master's, or a doctorate. Your state license essentially says that you are baseline competent to treat. To try and go into a consulting role fresh out of school, I think would be very difficult.
So experience is a prerequisite.
It really is. And working multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary, it's going to end up giving you that foundation that you need to be able to then flip the script and understand that frame of reference that other person's talking. You can't expect your customer to speak your language. Right. You have to tailor your language to them. So by having that experience and being exposed to that and just kind of sitting back and observing and getting more comfortable with your skill set is really the way of kind of going into that consulting role.
How many resources or published works that you recommend to us about consulting? Any come to mind?
Right now, the biggest thing that I use is Lean Six Sigma.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't even know what that is. I'm bad either.
Lean Six Sigma is essentially a framework about efficiency and making things run more efficient and effective. How do you get that better, faster outcome with less resources, with less downtime?
Cost benefit analysis.
Exactly. So kind of bringing it in and bringing it back into scope helps you maintain that focus on that process, on how to streamline it the best way. Makes you much more marketable as well as a consultant.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much again for your time. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.
And go saturate this into our minds.
That's good.
And it'll be great.
Great.
Thanks, Jack.
Thank you.
Yeah, good
See
job.
ya.
Good job.